Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Breakdown. This is a Transformers Legacy figure. Takara Tomy Transformers from Hasbro, of course. This is number 4 of 5 to build Menasor. This figure has been out for some time. I believe it came out in 2022. I had it pre-ordered and I'm glad I did because this one would have been really hard to find. I didn't ever pre-order Dead End, and I had such a hard time finding Dead End. I feel like Drag Strip and Wild Rider were very easy to find. In-store, online, easy. The last two, Dead End and Breakdown, very hard to track down for some reason. I don't know if scalpers knew that it was the last few figures to build Menasor and they swooped them up, made it hard to buy. I don't know, but I am glad I got mine pre-ordered from Hasbro Pulse. I also had pre-ordered from Hasbro Pulse Motor Master, so I have that. As soon as this video is done, probably next week, I'm going to shoot my Motor Master unboxing video. It's just been sitting on the shelf forever. It's time to get these Stunticons all unboxed and get Menasor built. So probably next week, get Menasor all built. I'll be super excited to see that. But for now, we've got Breakdown. 2 years late, but hey, it's happening. That was the front of the box. There's the back of the box of this figure. Let's flip it around to the side here. See some artwork. And then we've got the side is your Legacy Decepticon logo. The top on these, this one came out, was the last in the wave. So the scanner code thing was on top, and it says 4 or 5 in Menasor. So this is your QR code, if I can get this focus going. If you wanted to scan that, learn more about Breakdown. Bottom is your barcode legalese. Let's set it here, pull the camera back, get a little closer look at all the packaging, and then we'll get them totally unboxed. 8+. Takara Tomy, Transformers Generations. There he is. Like I said, I transformed this. I pre-ordered this from Hasbro Pulse, so he shouldn't have got any tickling or anything. As far as he does have some dust on him, though, I'm noticing. He has been sitting around for, boy, quite a while. But yeah, super happy to get him unboxed today. There is the bottom of the artwork. Flipping it to the back, there's your Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. There's your Breakdown. And there he is. He is 15 steps to go into his alternate car mode. Like I said, 4 of 5 for Menasor. And your bottom legalese. Alright, let's set him here like I cut him from the bottom. Tilt down, grab the X-Acto knife while I do that. Just want to say, if you're enjoying this video, if you don't mind giving it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, if you enjoy action figures, that would greatly help me out and help grow the channel and allow me to keep creating videos that I enjoy. I know this is an older figure, but I enjoy unboxing older figures, newer figures, vintage figures. I mean, I haven't done many vintage figures. Actually, I don't think I've done any. I have vintage figures that I could unbox, but I don't know if I'm going to. I might show them off at some point, but if you enjoy action figures, go ahead and subscribe and you'll see what I mean. You'll get unboxing videos in your feed. You get about 4 or 5 a week. I do, usually 4, but yeah, if you don't mind it. Also, if you have something fun to say, give me a comment. If you could do those things, that would greatly help the channel out. Thank you so much. All right, with that said, everything's out of the box. Get this white paper out of here. There's the instructions. Gonna need that for sure. And let's get these accessories out. Let's see. I'm sure this is blasters. Sometimes these are hard to get without making all kind of little paper scraps everywhere. Yeah. Oh, come on. I know you're in here. Okay, so it's his one blaster and his tail fin. Interesting. I don't think, nope, nothing else. All right, let's get that junk out of the way. All right, let me get my clippers so I can cut these paper ties. We got one. We got 2. Yep, that should do the trick. Let's flip it around and look. Yep. Okay, he has this big piece. Sometimes you got to fold these open. If I were keeping the box, I would be more careful. I am not keeping the box, so if I rip the box, it's no problem. Didn't rip it anyway. All right. There he is. Breakdown. Okay, this has to look better, right? Okay, so I think, if I remember right, he's the same as Wild Rider. So you gotta, yeah, it sticks way out, which is weird. I think he's the same mold as Wild Rider, and that's why everybody was disappointed in this figure. They wanted it to be a Lambo. Would have been cool, but I get why they did it. Yeah, I didn't really like this on Wild Rider either, where there's just this huge backpack. Dead End has a better, I got a Dead End standing right here. That's nice. It's not very intrusive. It looks good. Dead End's pretty cool looking figure. Even, you know, drag strip, but he's a totally different looking vehicle. He just had that stuff up on top. But Wild Rider, I've got one right here in alt mode. Looks great in alt mode, but yeah, when you go to transform him, he's got just this big old backpack. All right, let's check out his robot form articulation. So the head on these usually don't have a ball joint. I love when they do, but this is just a peg, so it's just gonna swivel right and left. Sometimes if they transform, you can get them to go up and down. This one doesn't look like it's really moving too much. He's got a pin right there, and then there's a peg going in where that pin is. So you got yourself movement this way, and you got your movement this way. He's got a peg right there. You can see it right there. That allows for like a bicep cut. And then he's got a pin right here for what would be his elbow. And I'm sure it's also to, well, no, that's just because you're going to leave it down like that for transformation. So, yep, that's for articulation. He has a waist cut. It is just a peg, so it is just a swivel. His legs, he's got a pin going in, and then he's got a peg going into that. So the pin's going to allow it to go this way. The peg is going to allow it to spin this way. So there's your kick out. There's your kick forward. There's your back kick. Pretty good. Nice. And then he's got this peg right here for like a thigh cut. So you can get some cool poses like this. And then he's got his knee would be right here. About 90 degrees. And then his foot, you have yourself an up and down movement right here. So there's probably a pin. Yeah, you can see the pin in there that allows it to go up and down. And then you've got a right and left pin as well. So, yeah. Great articulation for the feet, as always, in these Transformers figures. He is cool. Now, I don't know what you're supposed to do with this while he's in robot mode. And I can't stand this windshield sticking out. I hate it. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like that. So I wonder if you could just stick this in here somehow. I don't know. I guess. Because it's supposed to, when he's in car mode, you hook it to this. So, interesting. That was the only difference from Wild Rider to this, is they added these little additions to add the fin. So, all right. With that being done, we'll go ahead and flip him back. He's the only one that doesn't come with two blasters. All the other Stunticons, the deluxe ones, came with two blasters, but because he came with the fin, you only get one. So there he is. Let's throw some other figures. Actually, before we do that, let me wipe this blaster away. And I'm not real good at transforming these on camera. It takes me forever. Tried to edit. Looks bad. I always fumble it around. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to throw the video of that right now. So we'll go ahead and look at him in his alt mode, his car, right now. So here it comes. Alright, here is Breakdown in his alt vehicle mode. It didn't take too long to transform. It was pretty easy. It is just like Wild Rider. So if you've ever done Wild Rider, it's just like Breakdown. The only difference from Wild Rider and Breakdown is this fin back here. I've got a Wild Rider right here. So it has the holes up in top here for the weapons, but Breakdown's holes, they took away those holes and added them down there. So there is nowhere to put a weapon on the outside of Breakdown, but I'll be honest, I kind of like that. I love that he doesn't have any holes or anything, and he's just a vehicle. I don't know. The holes, I mean, it's great for kids play toys. I think it's great. For me, as an adult collector, I'd love to just fill in all those holes and not have the weapons on there. So that's why I kind of secretly enjoyed that there were no holes. I mean, it's obviously got the holes for this. So I guess you could take it off and stick one of the weapons there. I don't know how that would look. Not good. So I'm going to stick with the fin. But this has the wheels that the front wheels are great. They look amazing. The back wheels are these that I hate, that have the little peg in goes into the wheel. And I know why they do that, because this one you had room to peg it in this way. This one there's no room with all the transformation and stuff to do that, but there's still got to be a way they could cover up the front of this with this exact same look. I hate the two different wheels. This is dead end. I don't much care for these snap-ins either, but at least they're both the same. I'd rather have wheels that look the same on both sides than... I can't stand this. It looks really bad. That's just me being a nitpicky adult collector, you know. I mean, it's a great figure. I just wish that Hasbro would get these wheels all looking the same. What else about this figure? So the bottom, there's a lot of room right here. I feel like they could have easily found a way for weapon storage for this blaster, but they didn't. So it is the same as Wild Rider all the way through. Yeah, I don't know, it's fine, it's cool. I do wish it was the Lambo from the G1. I think this works, but it would have been cool to get that Lambo. So biggest gripes, the wheels, no weapon storage, and that he wasn't a different mold than Wild Rider. Just a repaint with a holes movement for the fin. Otherwise, it's pretty cool, though. I am excited to get Menasor built. So, yeah. All right. I think we've covered everything about alt mode. We'll just go ahead and throw these guys kind of here. You can see 3 of them right there. All right. All right. Let's get back to the scale and posing videos. All right. I hope you enjoyed that alt mode. We're back to showing some scale and then doing the posing. So there is a breakdown right there. Here is dead end. Here is drag strip. And then my Wild Rider is still in his alt form. So we're just going to kind of put him in front. So you kind of see what he will look like. I mean, you just saw it anyway, but this is the black version of that. And a Megatron. I've got Earthrise Megatron I like to throw here for some more scale. He is a Voyager class. Alright, let's see if we can get everybody kind of in a good spot here. Alright. I don't like that I'm covering up breakdown. Let's go like that so breakdown can be totally seen. Something like that looks kind of cool, right? Alright. There is your Let's try that again. There is your breakdown crew. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.